And we're live.
Oh, I had a dream, and I never. Okay, so for those of you out there, like in our Skype chat, like Kyle will always be telling us, like, I had a dream about, I was on the shoulders of that green giant from those green bean cans, and he was walking through the forest, and I saw upon the field, like whatever the fuck it is, and then you have to escape, and then you have a big murder scene or whatever.
Yeah.
Like here, you have very in-depth dreams. Or
Vivid.
maybe it's that you remember so much of it, so you're able to construct it. I don't remember that specifically, so mine are always more piecemeal. But I've been watching a lot of this show Hannibal, which is about a serial killer who, Hannibal Lecter. It's just about a different TV show on Amazon, for those of you who haven't heard of it or seen it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's just taking a different angle, not the old man, Clarice angle that you saw in the Silence of the Lambs movie. And so I've been thinking a lot about murder, and everybody has like a murder plan in their head of like, when you're like trying to fall asleep at night and you're just like sometimes like, well, if I wanted to kill somebody, like I wonder if I could get away with it. Like what would I do? What would my smart thing be? Oh, you didn't think of this. You didn't think of that. Oh, they'd catch you here. Oh, you wouldn't be able to have the stomach for it. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'd have the stomach for it, but you have to like get rid of those delusions right away.
Sure.
But so basically the dream was no backstory. It was just you and I were talking about something, and you casually brought up that you were a serial killer to me.
Okay.
Where you were just like, and it was just Kyle. It wasn't, Rodrigo, the Tooth Gonzalez or anything. Like I didn't have a cool nickname like you did for me in your dream. But you just brought it up casually. And my response was like not natural. I was like, really? Really? Do you like it? And you're like, oh yeah, it's great. I really, really enjoy it. And I'm like, really? Well, what got you into it? And you just like told me like about how you'd been killing for a while. And for some reason, my response was always just like, well, that's really interesting. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. And you were like, you really, really should. It was like an oddly like supportive serial
killer.
Like
I'd given you a steak recipe.
Yeah, like you were like giving me a nice fried chicken recipe or something like that. And so I was like, okay. And then
Tarragon.
Tarragon. It's bay leaves. Wow. Didn't see that coming. But before you left, I asked. I was like, so how many people have you killed? And you were like, 4. I think some number like that, like not very high. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, you're not going to be beating me for long. And then you were like, oh, we'll see about that. And then you left. And then the rest of my dream was like, I got to fucking catch up to Kyle. The serial killer game. And so like I don't have the dream, details of you like in a straight line. And so then it just became like a random series of me like finding people, killing them or shooting them or something, and bringing them back to my place and just leaving the body there. But I wanted to catch up to you really quickly. And so I just I murdered someone, just hid the body in my apartment, went out, murdered someone else, brought him back in, hid the body in the apartment. Yeah, I did that like 5 or 6 people. And then like I got back and I was like, oh no, I've got like 6 full bodies. Like I skipped all the steps I was supposed to of like hiding it. I just killed a bunch of people. Like I'm probably ahead of Kyle though now. And then you showed back up at my place and you were like, what have you done? I was like, what? And you're like, I was joking. And then and I was like, oh, what? And then I was like, but dude, I'm not joking. There's a bunch of bodies here. We gotta help hide these bodies. And then you went so quickly from like from saying you were joking to being like, all right, I'll help you hide the bodies. Just immediately cool with it. And so the rest of it was just that's where the dream like went off the rails a little bit. I don't remember if
women or were they women? Were they men? Were they white?
I genuinely don't remember the specifics. I think they were all like just white people.
Yeah.
And women, I don't remember. Probably just men, if I don't remember specifically.
I don't think I could kill women. Like if I was a serial killer, like it's funny we're talking about this because I was listening to that. Have you ever heard the Insane Clown Posse song? If I was a serial killer.
No, I haven't.
It's shockingly catchy. Like one of the lines is like, if I was a serial killer, they call me the smoker, 'cause I would smoke all my victims' hair. And like, that's such a bizarre thing. I'm just imagining him shaving dead people's heads and like fucking smoking hair. Like It's pretty catchy, and he's actually got a decent voice. And then the other guy starts rapping, of course. If I was a serial killer, and no, I'm not, but if I was, it's a good song.
When I left, you were talking about cooking, and when I came back, you were kind of talking about cooking, just in a cannibalistic way.
Yes, we're on to serial killers now, and and how we would do it, I guess.
Oh,
but
I can't give away my plans.
What were you saying, Kyle, about the killer thing?
I was talking about smoking people's hair.
You were comparing something to that song, and then you started singing it, and I think you got off track.
I don't know, but I don't think I would want to help you to spot 6 bodies. Like 6 bodies is just
You
too
told
many.
me that you'd killed 4 people, and so I had to catch up in my dream. I had a dream where Kyle told me he was a serial killer. I was like, I'm going to get into that too. And so then I started killing people, and then Kyle came back and was like, I was joking. And I'm like, oh, but I killed 6 people. I need help getting rid of these bodies. And then Kyle was like, okay, I'll help you get rid of the bodies. And then that's like the dream like goes off into the weeds where I don't remember how we got rid of it. No, I would not eat any of them. That sounds disgusting.
Why does it sound disgusting though? Because all right, so the killing part sounds terrible. That's abhorrent. But I really honestly have no issue with cannibalism. I would totally eat some people.
It's the Native American Indian philosophy, right? Like it's okay so long as you use the whole body.
Yeah, nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. I'll make I'll make plumbing putty out of their bones. I'll make pillow stuffing from their hair. Yeah, we can come up with something for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make
what
some.
Would you keep? Because I'm not keeping like a ham hock from somebody's ass to cook up in the stove. Like I'm not interested in that. I would. What would you want to keep? Or what would you want to make?
After watching
something out of
Hannibal,
bones.
The way he took that thigh and wrapped it in some sort of bacon or something. He salted it and he wrapped it in bacon and then he put it in that clay.
Oh, yeah, he put prosciutto all over it and then
prosciutto. Yeah, and then he baked it inside of clay to keep it succulent. And then he's smashing it open and serving it. It looked wonderful. The heart pate didn't do much for me. I don't like pate. I don't
like
know.
pate.
I don't want to eat tongues either. That doesn't sound very appetizing. But any of the muscly groups, I don't want the organ meat. We went over this on PKN, but I like actual meats, especially if I like slow cooker stuff. Like I don't know if you've ever done like pulled pork in the slow cooker where you just put the pork in there and all the ingredients and by the end of the day it's just the whole house smells delicious.